What up, guys? The offensive madman Kyle Robinson coming to you today with another review. The technical end of the Dark Souls 1 playthrough series, the season finale, if you will. We went ahead and decided we were going to write down pros, cons, and then critique the game based on its story, gameplay, and its visuals, as we tend to do for a lot of the games we've done reviews for. So why don't we go ahead and start. Now, before I get into this, if you guys can't tell by watching the video behind me here, that this is the original Dark Souls, not Demon Souls. This is Dark Souls. So remember that whenever I go through all this before I start getting a lot of hate in the comments section or things like that. The cons with this game, the first one really is that there's story, but there's not story. And what I mean is that you have to dig hard for the story in this game, which is okay if you're into that kind of thing. And sometimes I am, but with this playthrough, I'm literally basing this off of that, which means that while the story was there, a lot of that story was fed to me by the two guys who played the game with me, which isn't a problem, just mildly annoying to an extent. Not on them, on me for not going to dig the story out. But the story has a point, just it's not in your face, which is weird for a game that centers itself as an RPG. The next thing, this game, if you haven't figured it out already, has a fucking learning curve. Holy balls. This game is ridiculous in the sense that you have to learn a lot of systems inside, outside, forward, and backward in order to really succeed at playing the game. The other thing in terms of a con, there are some weird glitches in this game for a game that is as old as it is. So the glitches, while not game breaking, and really they made for some funny moments, but they really had, I would have thought, fixed that particular issue, and they didn't. At least not yet. Now, whether they will or won't, I don't know, but I'm going based off of what we experienced while playing the game. Now, it is definitely not all bad for Dark Souls. There's a game like this, and the game broke the mold for game type, and is still one of the most revered games anywhere. So there's a reason for that, and that is because of things like great gameplay. This game revolutionized a genre. So, I mean, it really is fantastic gameplay, does a lot of things right in the combat. Even though you have to learn how to play it, it's still really good. It is mechanically sound, even with all the glitches. The fighting and the combat and the way the RPG system and progression system work, super well done. Even for back in those days, it rewards you with progression and makes you feel like you've earned it, which is something a lot of games nowadays just don't do. The other beautiful thing about this game is its world. The world is really well done. It is beautiful. It is interconnected. The entire thing just flows as if you're inside one continuous world. And that's something that a lot of games, including Dark Souls 2, which we're in the middle of now, didn't do. And I really like the way that they basically were able to connect every single part of the world with almost no issues. The other good thing about this, and it obviously applies here given we have done a lot of this game with multiplayer, is the multiplayer experience. It is really good. Definitely gives you the ability to jump in and play with friends relatively quickly, but you do have to earn it. which I don't have a problem with. So I'm really excited about the fact that we were able to kind of intermingle, interconnect. We're able to play the game, had some fun, and because of this game, we've learned that we want to continue playing games together so that the rest of the guys have aneurysms playing Dark Souls with me. It's great. So, with all of those things, pros and cons set aside, why don't we sit down and talk about the actual scores that I would give the game of Dark Souls. And I really feel like I'm probably gonna get some shit for this one, but that's okay. I'm okay with it. So let's start with the lowest hanging fruit, just based on everything I've already said. The story, I'm going 4 out of 10. And I get it. Everyone's going to probably get pissed off, comment, tell me I'm a noob or a nerd or I just didn't want to look for it. And I don't agree with that. I don't agree that if you're going to put a story in a game like Dark Souls, then you should have the ability to find it without having to dig down to fucking China to get it. So that's just my personal opinion. Now, let's talk visuals. As I just mentioned, the visuals in this game are absolutely stunning, even though, now, this is the remastered version, so I can't speak to the original graphics, but this game looks awesome. I'm giving the visuals in the Dark Souls game an 8 out of 10. Last, we're going to look at the gameplay, and the gameplay, again, very sound. Again, the remastered version, but I don't think that really added a lot to the gameplay element. And if it did, so be it. But in my opinion, the gameplay from the Dark Souls 1 game is definitely also an 8 out of 10. So let's talk final scores for the original Dark Souls 1 remaster. The story drug it down a bit, but the visuals and the gameplay and just the overall coordination and compatibility of playing it with other people definitely added to this game. And because of that, I'm going to go ahead and settle on a solid 8 out of 10. The story really drug it down. You had, like I said, dig for it. And I thought about letting that hamper the remainder of the score, but I changed my mind because I really did have a blast playing this game with the two gentlemen that I play it with, and we learned that I suck at Dark Souls, but we had a ton of fun. So I refuse to let the story or lack thereof in certain instances kind of hit that boat. So yes, 8 out of 10, fantastic game. Dark Souls, if you haven't played it already, I definitely recommend, if you're playing by yourself, to have a companion guide open, because you're gonna need it. But it's a really good game, a lot of fun. Eventually, we're gonna go back and do the DLC, because I did buy the DLC with all of it. So we will eventually go back and probably throw that into this series as well, just for shits and giggles. Why not? It might be a little bit, but we are going to do that. Right now, we are right in the middle of Dark Souls 2. So you can come in, check out Dark Souls 2. We're about 3 episodes into that playthrough. Would love to have you on board with that. You just come in, hang out, and you can tell me how terrible I am at Dark Souls 2. Because they do it all the time. So yeah. We stream Dark Souls on Monday nights, 7 p.m. My other streaming schedule right now is Saturday, Sunday, Wednesday, and Friday. Saturday, Sunday, I've been playing some Elder Scrolls. And Wednesday, we'll be doing Halo Infinite. Friday, if King is unavailable right now, we will also be playing Halo Infinite. Otherwise, we are working our way through Castle Crashers. So we're just all over the map a little bit, but I like it that way. I like variety. I like having fun with it. So be sure to check out YouTube, give us a subscribe, and ring the notification bell so you know when new videos are posted. If you found us on Facebook, give us a follow, and also make sure your notifications are turned on so that you know when videos go live, we go live streaming, all that good stuff. All of that information is in the link tree above, as well as the Discord, the Coalition of Madmen. Would love to have you there to interact, hang out, and have a good time. I think that pretty much wraps it up. This is, like I said, the season finale, if you will, of Dark Souls 1. We look forward to seeing where Dark Souls 2 and Dark Souls 3 take us, and we hope you guys come along for the ride. I am the Offensive Madman, saying thank you guys once again for watching, and if words offend you, you can fuck off.